have the budget schedule here. I want to begin with item number, please follow me, Minister. Item under General Public Services, external debt and domestic debt. You told us, she told us, the minister, that out of the total bill of the budget, 56.1 billion was going to be drawn from local revenues. Am I right? If I'm right, she also indicated to us that 6 billion kwacha of it and 2 billion kwacha of it was going to be spent on defense and also public order. Sir, how can anyone under the sun equate agriculture disbursement at 2 billion, including FISIP and FRA disbursement, to public order, to buy tear gas? To tear gas who? To buy shields, shielding yourself from who? This is not a country at war where every year you must spend 2 billion kwacha to support suppressing people. And I'm sure there's a balance of tear gas from last fiscal year. Why is it that you are buying the same amount of tear gas to tear gas who? This is, to me, preponderance of a dictatorial type. You should move that money to agriculture. As a matter of fact, sir, as a matter of fact, it is true that the Maputo Declaration that was signed by heads of state in the year 2008 benchmarked itself to make sure that agriculture disbursement should not be less than 10% of the total annual budget. Why is it at 2%? Honorable Katambo, I wish he was here to hear me now defend his ministry, because I think there's more sense to put money in agriculture than to put money in tear gas. Sir, FRA, we have said many a time that it's just a vehicle for people to embezzle money. Let the maize marketing or crop marketing system run itself, because it's based on the principle of demand and supply. Why isn't FRA here, after so many years, not able to walk on its own? Where do they take the proceeds of the maize they buy and sell year in, year out? Why should you go and spend money, so little money, on agriculture? Come on. Sir, here, we need to start leading by example. And if I ask you, sir, how many of us here have even a garden where you grow cabbage, then you will understand why it is easy to put money in bullets, in tear gas, than put money in tomato and also in cabbage. As we come to the details of this budget, we are going to move amendments to shift that money, Honorable Minister, to where it should be, where the people of Zambia will most appreciate it. Sir, the Abuja Declaration on Health. We heard there's a scandal. There is a scandal in the Ministry of Community Development, which has been exposed because it's buoyant. There is a scandal in the Ministry of Education. There is a scandal in the Ministry of Health. The Abuja Declaration, which was also signed by heads of state, dictated that there should be minimum of 15% of our budget allocation, annual budget allocation in health. Now you're at 10%, you have moved down. Why are you taking money to places that are of less priority? Yes, you may say, Honorable Minister, through you, Mr. Speaker, that you have to pay debt. Yes, you are debt-ridden. Congo got 10. I said the debt is right in the center of PF. I got 10, it means I got 10. In the center. Congo got 10. Where you cannot avoid it. And Honorable Minister Luminda knows what I'm talking about.
Honorable Minister of Justice, take a seat. There's no need to single out,
sir,
the Minister of Justice.
Sir, to take 42% of an annual budget to pay loans. Yes, we are in a difficult situation. We cannot tell them don't pay the loans because they contracted the loans. But how much benefit have the people of Mazabuka, for instance, benefited from those loans that they got recklessly? It was here, sir, when some Minister of Finance said, I wish them dead, because at the time they came to lift the threshold of borrowing here, I I said, and I said it bravely so, and I'll say it again, if God permits us to live in a natural way, those who are older will die before those who are younger. And you will leave this debt to those who are probably unborn. Look at the malaise that you have caused the people of Zambia.
Yeah.
Within 2 years, they borrowed so much money, putting in the mouth, we can't even see where. We can't even see what this money they borrowed has done. At least for me, talking for myself, in my constituency, I come from Mazabuka, I come from Mazabuka.